Hey, good morning, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo, as well as Joe Bear in the house. And as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. So let's get open for business here and let's wake up the football gods. Wake up, guys. And we are here on Monday morning, and we've had the combine and everything else. We've seen all the workout warriors and things. We've heard Jerry Jones speak and talk about Des Bryant in the shower. Yeah. And we are sitting here on March 2nd. We have 10 days left that teams can still use the franchise tag. We're still waiting for the Players Association and the NFL players to vote on the CBA, which is going to change some things for individual teams. A lot of teams are waiting until after the CBA before they go ahead and start doing the mega deals. We got rumors that Tom Brady is leaving. We got rumors that Jameis Winston, the NFL leader in pick sixes, will probably be out in Tampa Bay. We're hearing that Matthew Stafford does want to go, doesn't want to go. Who knows? We're hearing Philip Rivers in with the Colts and all kinds of other movement. We got Cincinnati looking to trade um, Carson Palmer. Oh my God, Andy Dalton, and that Joe Burrows wants to keep AJ Green. So there's a lot of movement and a lot of stuff that's going on out there. But of course, the biggest thing is the whole Dak Prescott situation. Now, see, for me, I have been on the fence that the Cowboys should have already paid him, and a light bulb went off when I was doing my live stream on Saturday night, and it kind of hit me. And I can't believe that I'm going to say this, but here's a theory that I have or a hypothesis. Um, Personally, it sucks for Dak Prescott because he's having to wait to get paid, and he will get paid this year. There's no doubt the Cowboys have to pay him. But you look at that and say, well, why didn't they pay him last year? They should have gotten this thing out of the way. But in actual, as a business decision, it was actually freaking incredible. Like I said, it sucks for Dak. But Dak being a team player, he did what he did. But you can look at this from a different standpoint of where the Dallas Cowboys are right now. As we look at the salary cap situation right now with teams, you've got the Miami Dolphins with 88 million. You got the Colts with 86, the Bills with 82, Buccaneers with 79, and the Cowboys with 77. That's right, we're fifth with cap money. But as you go down here and you look at some of the teams, you get down here with the Eagles. They're down to 41. Okay, I mean that's not bad. They've got their quarterback taken care of already, but it's still not like 77. But as you get down here even further, and you look at the Rams really are in cap hell with 14.791 million. They don't have a first round draft pick the next 2 years. They've got Jalen Ramsey that they've got to pay as well. And they're going to have a hard time filling in a lot of the holes that they have. And they paid Jared Goff last year. When you go down here with the Chiefs, you see where the Chiefs are. They haven't paid their quarterback yet, Pat Mahomes, and he's due 13 million. I mean, excuse me, they have 13 million in cap space, which creates a problem because see now, I know a lot of people say, well, you got to pay that guy. He just won the Super Bowl. I agree with that. They all deserve to be paid for what they're doing on the field. However, Kansas City is already looking to try and trade some guys so that way they just don't have to cut them because they're going to have to gut and get rid of a lot of people in order to pay Pat Mahomes, who technically you still have 2 years left on his deal. He's still on his rookie deal, and you have that fifth-year option. Now, what the Cowboys, of course, did, and the reason they have that 77 million, and if we let's take Russell Wilson's contract and how that hits. Okay, Russell Wilson, highest paid quarterback in the NFL at the moment. His cap number for last year was 26 million because they prorate it and they spread it out over the life of the contract, the guaranteed money. This year's hit is 31. So when you start looking at that, what they took off the cap for last year plus what they took off the cap for this year, that's $52 million. So if we had done a Russell Wilson deal with Dak Prescott last year, we would be down to right now $20 million cap space in order to sign everybody. Now, if you do that deal now, well, here's the thing. We actually have $52 million of cap space, which means you're able to keep more players on the team because basically your quarterback's pay got sacrificed for everybody else. So when everybody talks about, well, Dak should take a team-friendly deal, quite frankly, by him not getting any deal last year was taking a team-friendly deal. Let me give you an example here. When you look at Jared Goff's contract, and that is, technically, what the Rams could have done is, instead of paying him last year, they signed his fifth-year option. So technically, for 2019 and 2020, he was due to get $27 million for both years combined. So this year's cap number would have been $17 million, as opposed to 36. It's $19 million different that they would have had along with that 14. So now all of a sudden you're looking at having a little bit more money to try and keep some of those other guys. And if it ends up being that he's not the guy that you think he is, in which case now there are some questions about Jared Goff, that he's kind of regressed and that he's actually kind of limited. And now people have figured out Sean McVay's system. You're not sure if that guy is the long-term answer for them or not. Now, the good news for them, at least, is after this season, they basically, they cut him now. Of course, it's 51 dead money. But at least if they cut him the following year, it's $15 million. But see, the problem is you've gotten all that money that's already been tied up into him for last year, this year, that it prevents you from being able to field a team and have the people around him to be successful. That, and of course, Todd Gurley's arthritis in the knees is really, really killing him. So in the retrospect, going forward, the Cowboys basically kicked the can down the road for Dak Prescott. And it enables them to go ahead and re-sign Amari, and probably Robert Quinn and some other guys as well, Randall Cobb, to have some of those weapons. But now, because people are saying, well, why don't you just franchise tag him? Well, here's the problem with doing the franchise tag. The franchise tag, one, you're negating your quarterback. You're basically saying, we don't have faith in you. We don't believe in you, and we're going to make you take all the risk. You can play that game. You can play the Washington Redskins if you want to and end up having a quarterback who, as soon as they can get off of the Ferris wheel, they're getting off. But that number will be a hard number. And that number, $33 million, like I said, Russell Wilson's contract, when you go back here, because of the proration and stuff, they ended up actually, take a look. What they did was they made his base salary for the first year $5 million. And the bonus money was $21 million. So that's how they ended up getting that $26 million. So you can play those games with the numbers. You can say, Dak, you're getting $1 million, for that first year for your salary, and then you adjust it the following years, and it's guaranteed money because you're walking away with a big fat check, $30, $40, $50 million. So how much you get paid on that one season is, it's insignificant. It's really just the guaranteed money that you look at. But then you're looking then at keeping that cap number even lower. So now you're talking about, like I said, having about $50 million to work with, as opposed to, had they done this deal last year, having only 20. I know it seems kind of long-winded, and a lot of people don't want to hear about numbers and things, but I have to say the Cowboys actually made a great business decision by not paying Dak Prescott. And Kansas City may want to look at that too and say, you know what, Pat, we're going to wait until next year. I know the price will be up more next year. We're going to wait one more year to get that done because we don't want to gut the whole team. It sucks for the player. But when you talk about being team friendly and trying to win, it's kind of what you do. Maybe you try and make it up on the next on the contract after it. But right now, Pat Mahomes, believe it or not, did not win that Super Bowl on his own. You do need to have players around you. So that's my thoughts on it, and I'm sure we'll get people saying, "Well, Cowboys can save a whole lot of money, just not pay Dak, this year and let him walk." Well, yeah, I can't help you guys. You guys need Jesus. But anyway, I hope you guys have a great Monday. I got all the emails from the channel members. Those are the ones that have become a paid channel member that are missing their shot glasses. I'll get those squared away this week. I got to get out of here and get over to Maryland and get to work. But be in here tonight, 9 o'clock Eastern, for our live stream. We'll be here talking about what else? The Dallas Cowboys. I'm Mark Holmes, and I'll see you guys soon.